Alright guys, today I'm playing Record Tripping. I have no idea.
Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on
the bank and of having nothing to do. Once or twice she had peeped into the book her sister
was reading, but it had no pictures or conversations
in it.
Her sister was sitting by herself to get out of it, and it allowed to get
ask me to be your DJ. Feel free.
The pleasure of making it worth stupid, whether the pleasure of
making a daisy chain would be worth the trouble of getting up, and the trouble of
practice complete.
Oh, that was just practice.
So she was considering in her own mind,
as well as she could, feel very much put in was considering maybe would be something making up a daisy rabbit with pink eye. There was a white couple of getting wet with pink eye remarking here itself, oh dear, here the rabbit I should off never before stopped I call it flashed across and which I actually but it seemed quite natty time but at the time it all seemed like the
Wait, this is pretty fun. Alright.
So she was contained without what is the use but it had no pictures in it and pictures was just nothing to do. The third time after say to I shall be too late. When she thought it over after oh dear, I shall be too late over after one time it all seemed that she would have oh dear, rabbit very remarkable. There was nothing so very remarkable in that. Nor did I to itself, oh dear, I shall be to hear that it's so very much so very not in that. Pink eye with pink Chapter 1 times up. Chapter 2. A white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her. There was
nothing so very remarkable. Nor did Alice think it so
very remarkable. Hear the at the time by her sister on the bank.
So basics of this game, I guess, is
when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her. There was nothing so very that she ought to want this.
It's got a random crap that it's saying, and if you see, like, right here, it's telling you to turn it to the right, and then it shows something else, like turn it to the left, and it's got all these puzzles, so I guess it's a pretty fun game.
So she was considering in her Chapter 2 complete. Chapter 3. When she thought it over afterwards, it occurred to her that she ought to wait afterwards. Oh, did say to her, so very remarkable in that. The rabbit say to itself, when I flashed across the coat pocket, or a watch, sitting by what is the use of a book for a large rabbit hole?
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here.
Coat pocket, just in time to the field after it, and was just in time to see it pop down and just across the waterfall seen a rabbit that she had
I'm supposed to get to see in there. Well, that's what I think.
Pictures or comments without seeing for Alice. Looking in her mind as well as she could.
Yay!
Had no pictures or conversation pictures as well. When a daisy chain would be stupid, whether the medications without what is it? This was considered pictures or conversations without pictures or conversations. So she was considering in her own mind conversations. Considering pictures or conversations without a book. What is the use of a book? She could feel mind as well as she could feel very. Whether the pleasure of making a day very sleepy and made her love the trouble picking the daisies. Chapter 3 times up. Chapter 4. Alice started to her feet, for it flashed across her mind that Alice started to encourage and Alice took it to the field and just 6 months in field you with, whether the pleasure
8:45.
she could, whether the pleasure is suddenly away to the act and touch me, sitting twice she peeked into the book her sister was reading.
It had no pictures or conversations in it.
What is the use of a book? This is book was set from the rabbit.
Watch out its waistcoat pocket. I looked at it and
Then hurried up its judge to
nothing to do.
twice. They got the trouble of putting out.
And picking the daisies when suddenly
When the on to his talkative down to sit much into the
the use of a book without pictures or conversation. So
He was considering somebody would in it, not even so to take off.
and burning with
Come on,
curiosity.
She
yeah.
ran across the field after it and
You were the best
She
friend.
ran across the field after it and was just in time to see one picture with his own mind. Chapter 4. Time's up. Chapter 5. Burning with curiosity, she ran across the field after it and was
Just in time
to see it pop
down a large rabbit hole.
under a hedge. Alice wanted to see it pop across the field after it, burning with
Curiosity.
a rabbit with each just sitting by her sister, having pictures or comics where she could. It would be worth making a daisy chain would be worth the trouble of getting up and picking the daisies with Pink White Rabbit ran close by her. There was nothing so very much out of the way to hear the rabbit say to itself, she thought it over afterwards. It occurred to her that she ought wondered this,
Oh.
or seemed quite much rabbit actually took her. But when the rabbit did and looked hurried on, Alice
Got it.
had seen a rabbit with either and take or a watch to burning with curiosity, casting out a large pot down a large rabbit. Alice was under the hedge. Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bank, and having nothing to do. For twice into the book herself, no pictures or what is the use without pictures or conversations. So she was considering in her pleasure of getting up, picking daisy, when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her. There was nothing out of the way to chapter 5. Time's up. Thus through the tale of Wonderland. Thus slowly, one by one, its quaint events were hammered out. And now the tale is done.
Let's see what I got. You didn't rank. Wow. And they put it on here. Wow. You see that? Huh. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Keep fighting.